Serious story out of hip hop. Pooh Shiesty, fresh out of jail, hasn't been out for a year, is now facing newly acquired federal charges tied to an alleged robbery and kidnapping involving one Gucci Mane and two other men. According to the investigators, this all stems from what was supposed to be a business meeting about a recording contract, but prosecutors say that meeting turned into a setup. They allege Pooh Shiesty pulled out a gun and forced Gucci Mane to sign paperwork releasing him from his contract. From there, authorities say that multiple people involved robbed all three victims, while one of the co-defendants allegedly blocked the door, that co-defendant being Pooh Shiesty's father, to keep anyone from leaving. Now, prosecutors say that they're backing this case with a wide range of evidence, including electronic monitoring data. Pooh Shiesty had, what's it called? House arrest restraint on his leg, where he wasn't allowed to leave the house. And that was going off. Cell phone and travel records tracking movement from Memphis to Dallas, and shout out to Memphis, and surveillance footage from multiple locations. Fingerprints also were recovered at the scene, and even social media posts that allegedly showed stolen items that Pooh Shiesty had collected after the incident. But on the other side, Pooh Shiesty's attorney is pushing back, saying that there's been a significant gap between what the government is claiming and what the evidence actually proves. So now the conversation kind of goes beyond the case itself, because in hip hop, it's not necessarily about what is being alleged by the cops, it's what you have told the cops, right? Reputation, that whole snitch narrative is everything. So I guess my question is, Pooh Shiesty on his end, is any boost in street credibility, or lore ever worth more than the possibility of a life sentence that he's facing right now? And if you're Gucci Mane, does the fear of being labeled a snitch even factor in if you're called to testify as an alleged victim?
Pooh Shiesty, like we talked earlier, Pooh Shiesty is definitely up for dummy of the year. Like the logistics and the facts that are coming out about this case are just crazy. Like, he on home monitoring. He goes from one state to the next. His father puts the rental cars in his name. Like, this is crazy. And then the crazy part about it, he gets Big 30 the videotape him Gucci Mane signing the paperwork under duress. Like, this is crazy. And then they so broke they couldn't even afford to get home, so they made the other 7 people catch the Greyhound home. This is
efficient. Efficient. They couldn't use some of the stuff that they stole.
Right. Now they put it on Instagram.
They couldn't cash in the record contract that they just signed.
No, they was flexing the stolen jewelry on Instagram on the Greyhound bus. This is crazy, man. This is sad. This is truly.
If you're Gucci, does being a snitch even enter your mind if you're asked to testify?
I mean,
I think it should. I mean, the thing is, what I hate about this situation is that it's become like a legal thing, because like there are certain things that, like, I feel like people in the street handle things differently, and they handle things in the street, and I feel like not that they should be allowed to do it, but like, it happens, and we know that it happens. So then when we get authorities involved, like, it kind of changes the whole narrative of everything that's going on there, and it actually makes it a little bit more like, I don't know, like, the proper word to use for it, but like, it's not right. Like, this is not how it's supposed to be handled.
Have you ever heard the term "the pen is more mightier than the sword"? Definitely, the pen is more mightier than the sword in this situation. You signed your name to the contract.
Also heard, like, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So, like, if this is what you do, like, you're into the streets and you do street stuff, like, handle this stuff on the streets.
Yeah, but you signed a contract, legally binding contract that says whatever it says, and ain't no pulling no guns out on them, making them sign the rest going to get you out of that contract. It's about negotiations.
Okay, but if Gucci doesn't, for instance, press charges, doesn't that go away?
No, because y'all might not know, you might know, you might know, you might not know. It doesn't matter if you retract your statement If the state or the federal government picks it up, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're going to subpoena you.
And it's on video too. So like you can't, even if he says, I'm not going to press charges, they could still go after it because it's on video.
They're going to subpoena you to come to court. And if you don't come to court, you're going to go to jail. So you're going to have to, he's going to have to show up in court. I mean, he can retract it. He have to get, Gucci Mane will have to retract the statement. The cameraman will have to retract the statement, and the security guard will have to retract.
That's a lot. Like, isn't that a little stupid to kind of consider? Like at this point, like I mean, just you don't have to call me what you call me. Use the dummy, not me. Use the dummy. At a certain point, I can't deny what everyone's seen.
Yeah, but it's less about like what Gucci Mane would feel and what he would want to do, and more about if he still wants to have like a certain image and career within the industry. I think that's the issue that people run into.
Gucci Mane is a middle-aged man right now. If he's still worried about street cred, he's crazy.
Well, you saw Boosie a couple weeks ago. Like he just released a whole list.
Gave you a 30-person list. Exactly. Yeah. 30-person list.
Boosie got his own legal problems with his artist Blue. So he ain't kicking up no dust. Boosie cold out here in these streets.
We love it. The designation.
You need a list of who's cold in the streets.
I'm gonna make some imaging that when Eric says it, it's going to like freeze the screen.
That's gonna be like the new segment. Let's replace that other one that we can't ever have with that. Who's cold
out here in these streets?